Yeah, welcome back. So last time I think we left off at this juncture. We basically done the roof of this house. So that's what we have. What I want to do right now at this point, I want to go ahead and place edit some of these windows and do their doors, the typical doors, and then I can go ahead and just work with maybe do the rails of this and even maybe the staircase. So I can go back to my first story. So once I'm at the first story, I want to get rid of some of these windows, like this window over here. I can decide to do a different type of window over here. I can just delete this, and I just maybe let me go to 3D. I see the appearance of this window. So once I habit this, so yeah, I can decide to maybe work with this window over here. So go back to ground floor, to first story. So I'm holding to my Alt button and going ahead and select this window so that I can use a replica of this. So I'm holding to my Alt button. I select this window and then I just come and put the same over here at that point. Also, I can go to 3D, try to view this window. Since I don't want it to encroach on this other end of this. So can try to see Control T. Control T, try to view the settings of this window. And it's at 1200. I can off that 1200. And then for this other point, let me just this Control D. Let's drag it at this end. Yeah, we have that window over there. Also do have another door. I have a door over here. Or I can decide to still put it at here. Let me see the appearance of this other door. This is the door that we used in the kitchen. Yeah, I can still decide to use the same door on this other edge. So still holding to my Alt button, I'll come select this door and just do this door right over here. I want it to open in, from that side. And then for this other one, I can drag this window over here, Control D, and drag it to that point. Escape. Also need to do another window over here, another door, so that from the master you can still be able to access this. So I can do it from that edge. Can also have another door because this door will not be adequate to bring enough sunlight to this room over here. So you can decide just to use a replica of this door or use even a smaller. You can just go to Control T, vary these settings and work with the window of 900 now instead of 1200. Just press OK and just go ahead and place it somewhere like that and just drag it like that. And you go to 3D. So we basically have something of that sort. And when I'm done with this, I can go back to this other balcony over here. I also need to do a back door to it, so I'll go back to my ground floor and maybe hold it my Alt button, activate this window, this door tool, which I'm going to use at this same point and place it somewhere like here. Just drag it to that point. Also, I think I should have tried to work on this other edge so that I can have this other guy also from this room being able to access this. Okay, let me see how I can do with this. Control D, Control D, Control D, drag this to this point. So I need for this guy to be able to access this balcony also. First of all, what I want to do, I want to get rid of this window. So I'm coming holding my shift button. So once I select this window, I can delete this first. I can try to see the dimensioning of this line tool. See this here to distance of almost 1500. Similarly to this one, set at distance of 1500. You can decide to let me see this other one, this dimension from here to here. The distance of 600. 600, so I need like an additional 300 on this. I can basically select this and this and this and this and drag this, Control D, to a distance of 300. Press enter and do the same for these beams that are being left behind. Control D and then just drag it at a distance of 300. So yeah, something like that. And so I need this one, Control D, drag a distance of 300. Something like that. So Control D, distance of 300. So basically this is what we have over here. I need to do a door for this other one. So I can open this door from that end. I can decide to reduce the size of this. Instead of working with a 1500, I can reduce it to a distance of 100. Escape. Drag with this one, Control D. Distance of 100. So that it can wait as 1400 still. I need to drag this to that point. I need to drag this node point to this point and still intersect these two nodes. I can intersect those two. So I have something like that. Can drag this at a distance of 50. Yeah, so you have that door over there. Also from this door over here, I need to do some 2 windows or something like that. So Control D, and drag that to that point. So when I go to my 3D, let me omit this and see how this back patch looks like. So yeah, something like that on this back patch. So I'll go back to my first story As you can see, this room won't have enough light, so I need to do some windows over here to improve the lighting. So I'll just use this similar window we had over here, 900. Go ahead and just place it somewhere like that. Like for this one, I can use a different thickness. Instead of working with 900, I can work with something like 750. Control T. Or instead of using that over there, maybe instead of doing two windows, let me delete this. Using my Alt tool, I add onto this. Basically, select this door over here and have it open in maybe from the inside like that, and then do another window over here at this point. Okay, I want now to do a window. Use that similar window, type of window right over here. You can just drag this from this edge. This edge and drag it down. Get Control T. Can work with data 1500. And we go to 3D, we'll have it as. Let me edit this, save it, put in my drive. It's right over here. Because of this, I can drive how. Let me use just two windows over here. Instead of 900, let's use 750. 750. And then yeah, can work with 750. You can just place two windows over here, 750 and 750. So right over there. Okay. I should place it on the inside face, the outside face like that, and then similarly with the outside face. So something like that. The next that we need, just select this door, Control D, D plus. Instead of D plus, let me just drag this. First, place it at the center, somewhere at the center, somewhere like that. And then use my Alt tool. So these are just WCs to this room. Since this room is en suite, so it's just basically the WCs. Also for this door, let me delete it. And then use this other different type of door. I can decide to obtain this from the inside like that. So that I have now my balcony over there. And this door also. So I have a master over there, these windows over there. They are able to bring enough sunlight to this master. Can go to 3D, try to see what we have. So yeah, these are the rooms right over there. So that's basically that. I'll go to my first story. Back again, and there's an issue with this door. Let me see, there's going to be an issue with this one, so and so I need to do some editing. So this prints over here, these columns, Control T, to project 2950. Okay, then to project 100,000. That have it as that. I want to see. There seems to be an issue with this one here. I want to actually turn it. Okay, so I have this as my room over here. Control T, I need to vary this one. Set a height of 2900 instead of 2950. Just press OK. Control T, 2950. And here we need it to be at negative 550. So that it's at 2500. Press OK. And that is our one over there. Yeah, so that's basically it. And first going out my first story and see this. So yeah, we have something like that. Let's explore. So yeah, I think with these two windows we'll be having enough light for this. What I need to do, something with this plane over here for this roof. I think for the other ones they're just okay. Yeah, I think I can work with that at the moment. So I can just go ahead and edit this. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So I can go to my, so I was saying yeah, this plane over here is the one that has an issue. I can just drag this to this edge and drag this to that edge. Get same that edge over there. Go to 3D. Just edit this. So there is a plane over here. I think I should get rid of. Maybe get my first story. This plane. Just delete this. It as such. So when you go to 3D, yes, something of that sort. Okay, so I can go back to my first story. I'm I'm thinking of now doing the doors of this. I still haven't done the interior doors of this. I want to use some of the doors, the same door that we had accessibility to this room. So I'll just come to my alt button, select this door tool, go back to my first story, and now design. And before I set it, I need to set it to let me place this one. This one will come to this point over here. It gives me access to this family room over there. So this at the door gives me access to this master. So this at the door gives me access to this room. And this one gives me access to this room. And this one gives me the access to this other room. Similarly to this one. Let's have this working closet over here. Since it's a working closet, we should have some form of an empty door over there. So I can come to this door tool, go ahead and search for an empty door. Empty. Like I want to use this archetype of door. I want it to be at a height of 2500. And this over. Can work with 1200 the moment. Press OK. And we have something like that. I can decide to get rid of some of this line, like that I did here. Maybe this one's that we used when doing the cables. So I can get rid of this. Just delete. Yeah, that's pretty much what we had over there. I can see, let me explore a little bit on the inside. So as you can see, there is this top window over here that I need to do over here. This top window over here that I need to do. And in order to do this top window, just go back to my first story. Yeah, I can decide to do that top window. And it's at this edge, so I can get rid of all this. With the beam, for the beam I should have retained the beam, but for the wall I should get rid of the wall. This wall, just delete this. Go back to my first story. Let me go to 3D first, and then I can go ahead and delete this. And also, let me just omit this a little bit. So this is where we have our staircase. This wall I can do it at a level of 2 point where we have 59 watts. So it's at a level of 2950 plus 2500. It should be at a level of 5450. And so 5450 minus 2500. So I need an additional 2950. And so I need a level of so it's 2950 plus 2500, that's 5450. So 5450 to work with 2550. So I need 2460 over here. like that, so that this wall is able to run from this edge to where we have a ring beam at the very top, close to the roof. Also need to edit this wall that we have in the ground floor. Just right click, go to ground floor. So you have this one coming up to this edge. Just need to drag it up to that point. Basically just drag it to that point. Okay, I need to drag to that point. This point over here. And then similarly to this beam, you can drag it to that point. And then this line and this, they should now intersect. So I can notice that. Let's have this beam over here and drag it to this point. So come to 3D. So you can go back to my ground floor. Let me set a specific window for this one. You can go to the window tool and see the different types of windows that I have. Go to this one, select this. So I need we have the type. We don't need that one. We have this other type. I'm here looking for a window that has an arc at the very top. Don't need that card. Don't need that wall. Don't need that. I don't need this. I can decide maybe to use this type. Let me see. I'll work with this one. And then it should be from a level of here. You can work at 1750. And build up from 1750. So we have a wall of 5450 and a 1750. They should be to a height of that 700. And its thickness, we can work with that maybe 1200. You can go to the special mode, the settings, the main source side bottom half. So for this one, it doesn't give me much option when it comes to the search options. So let me work with this other window over here. I can work with this one, and we can vary this radius instead of having it at a distance of 1200, or even having it at a distance of 1250. This curved radius, you can curve it at a distance of maybe 1000 instead of, or yeah, let's see, even 500. Can I go to 500? See, okay, the maximum can go is 240. But let me see, yeah, I can try to work with that. And I can go to search options, go to HV grid, both searches vertically. You can work with the 4, and horizontally can work with maybe 8. Let's say I can vary those. I can go now to the model attributes and uniform surface. We use paint ivory black. Then go to the casing outside. If I enable casing right over there, and the casing model attributes, you can basically just use close to it and press OK, and we have a window right over here, and its size, let me first place it. I need it to be at let me go to Control T again. When you come to preview and positioning, you can place it at a talked of a height of 3700, and its distance should be something like 2100. Let's see now if we are given much options when it comes to let's see if we can be able to adjust this. Maybe now 1000. Yes, sure. Okay, right now the maximum we can work with it for 80. We can just work with this one. Press OK. And just go to 3D view our window. So we have this window over here. Or I should have just done a rectangular window. You can just go ahead and now vary this search. Control T. So now instead of having reduce this to a height of 3000. Let's select this to 20 to a height of 2500. And I need to also to vary this. Control T. Prevent position. So we're talking of 5450. 50 minus 50. 120. Quit something like 3500. So let's start at each to level of maybe 1250. That we can decrease that a little bit and maybe give it a height of 3500. Press OK. So yeah, we can begin it at that. And go to Control T. 37. So it should be 5450 minus 1250. Let's get to 42. 42. You can go to this page in the settings. Having that as 42, I can stretch this to a distance of 3000. Okay, let me see at the moment. Yes, I have something like that. Let me try to put this. I can just with this. But we have a window right over there. Because for me 8 doesn't look like a lot. So she options. We work with 4x4. Let's see how that one does. Can you set up that kind of a window? Yeah, we can work with that. So this window is just for the staircase right over here. Also need to do something with these columns that can stop a bit. Then Control T. So it should be to put it down from 3000. Just press OK. So yeah, that's what we have to that point. So basically this is what we have over here. for the doors, for the windows. Basically, in my next video, I can decide to do the rails over here for all these balconies, these 3 balconies, and then can do typical ceiling, and then when the stairs, you also need to do the stairs over here. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching.